On emerging threats and spending oversight, organized, first I'm going to just gavel us in and say we came to order. But the Subcommittee on Emerging Threats and Spending Oversight organized today's hearing to discuss the Government Accountability Office's 2022 annual report on duplication, fragmentation, and overlap in federal programs so that we may identify opportunities to save taxpayer dollars and improve services by increasing government efficiency. Government Accountability Office, or GAO, Controller General Gene Dodaro joins us today. We are also joined by several GAO subject matter experts who contributed to this year's report. Their testimony will provide the subcommittee with greater understanding of the challenges agencies face, as well as the recommendations that GAO has for addressing those challenges. 12 years ago, Congress tasked GAO with producing an annual report on federal programs that have duplicative goals and that, as a result, may lead to wasteful spending. Since the first report was published in 2011, this annual report has led to $531 billion in cost savings and other financial benefits. And the GAO estimates that at least another $21 billion in financial benefits could be achieved if agencies and Congress follow the GAO recommendations laid out in the reports. Congress and executive agencies' actions to address the nearly 1,300 recommendations made in these annual reports have not only saved taxpayer dollars, but also have improved agency performance and resource management and led to better delivery of services to the American people. I remain firmly committed to ensuring that Congress does its part to eliminate duplication, overlap, and fragmentation to achieve cost savings for taxpayers and improve program outcomes. I was proud to once again partner with Ranking Member Paul last year to reintroduce the bipartisan Acting on the Annual Duplication Report Act, which directly responds to GAO's recommendations for congressional action called for in the 2019, 2020, and 2021 annual duplication reports. And I'll continue to work with my congressional colleagues to pass these common sense proposals. Once again, I want to thank you, Mr. Dodaro, and to your team for testifying today and for the ongoing work that you and your team does. I look forward to today's discussion on how Congress and federal agencies can work to be better stewards of taxpayer dollars. And as you know, it is the practice of the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee to swear in witnesses. So, Mr. Dodaro, if you will please stand and raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony you give before this subcommittee will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I do. Thank you. Please be seated. The subcommittee is once again joined by Controller General Gene Dodaro. Mr. Dodaro's career at GAO began more than 45 years ago, and he has spent the last 11 years leading the agency. In this position, he oversees the work that leads to the hundreds of reports, testimonies, and recommendations that GAO issues each year. He is widely considered one of the government's foremost experts on government administration, efficiency, and effectiveness, and he has testified before this committee and Congress countless times. Mr. Dodaro today is assisted by GAO analysts who assisted with compiling this year's report. Welcome, Mr. Dodaro. You are recognized for your opening statement.